It's one of the loudest stadiums in the National Football League. The crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. With you, that's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From 31, here's 2nd down and 4. On the option, they give it to Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead.
Hey, what's up, Greg? Appreciate you stopping by.
And
after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. They hook up.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down.
I'm doing pretty good.
Everything short, get a fresh set of down. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Play action now. Jackson.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing good.
Touchdown, Ravens. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
That was a beautiful pass.
To mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Tyler loose now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Craig, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. It's made by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. He's brought down at the 31. Second down and 3. Second and 3. Gonna go right back to Henry. The tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down. A gain of 7, and a Raven first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. 15 yards through the air. First down, Baltimore. Now, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down and 9. It's right. It's up. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. But they hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Michael Dana brings him down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Jackson looking to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, James. You should do something by.
With Jackson. This one batted away. It's
Oh,
incomplete.
good
Good
shot.
hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry.
George Karlaftis on the stop. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Off he goes. And a nice run and close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down.
And that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st down, up past the 35.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole, and he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. Now after the play, that's Mahomes who looks to be shaken up down there. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Fake the give, and now it's Minshew. Now he takes off, and he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Off the play fake, it's Minshew. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Mahomes.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Mahomes now to throw again. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And fortunately, it looked like a Chief was able to fall on it. So, yes, Kansas City will retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Justice Hill to return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 38 now, here's second down and 5.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Trent McDuffie up in his corner spot there on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. 10-3 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 21 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Derek Notty on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up
Second and 5.
At the Chiefs' 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. Third down coming up. Back to throw, Jackson. That one, taken in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Chiefs 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. He's going to keep it himself. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide. He'll gain about 7.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Kyle Van Noy getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Upward throw on the RPO is complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it, and the Ravens extend to a 24-3 lead.
Chiefs 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Remigio now on the return. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Patrick to throw. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. This one going to be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and a long way to go. To throw is Mahomes. Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball for a minute and looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Ravens offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Jackson. That is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Patrick Ricard. This defense continuing to give up points like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Kyle Van Noy in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is knocked away down the field, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
On the give, here's Henry. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that ball incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now, quick throw taken in by Brown. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Lester on the return. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
This time they stay on the ground. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Jackson now. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Remigio now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's hot downfield. It's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, KC.
City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First and 10.
Patrick to throw. That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On second down, Pacheco. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's to Gray. Open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the Ravens 16-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Jackson. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch.
On the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball,
And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
so they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got Likely over the middle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Second down. Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that
It's
one.
a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Play action now. Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Jackson up top again. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First down, Ravens.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. They'll come up here. First and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's third and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Here's the fullback, Ricard. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
A pickup of 2.
Second and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Third and goal. To throw is Jackson. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action here. Mahomes trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Off the play fake. Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. He'll report a short gain to the 25. Trent McDuffie in his corner spot there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7. The Chiefs 25-yard line.
Now Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
7 yards to go.
Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
His kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their third quarter lead.
Chiefs 15.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over
So here
first
comes the
and 10
KC offense set to
at their
take
own
over once
20-yard
more.
line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Chiefs first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Kyle Van Noy getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be third and a mile. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
An 8-yard loss brings up fourth down.
On comes the Chiefs punter, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Now Jackson on the move. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
All run play. This is Hill. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 35, here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Hill. And Takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll run here with Hill. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
On third down, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
Hey, Jimmy. Appreciate you stopping by.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. And he's going to put down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Looks to be an injured player, and oh no, it's Travis Kelce.
I injured Travis Kelce. Let's go. Yes. Sucker. Sucker.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
Now a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now after the play, looks like an injury.
Oh, another one.
That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
I'm just injuring the Chiefs right now. Let's go. They deserve it. It's okay.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, 4th coming.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 20. Here's Mahomes. Oh, a loose football. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mahomes back. His offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. I don't think there's been any signs of this past.
Ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. 1st and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Justice Hill, the ball carrier.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll throw with him again. Good blocking, and he's in. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Ravens. That is a dream scenario. The offense hands the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And now after the play, that's Mahomes who looks to be shaken up down there. That not a welcome development here late in
I'm playing on
game.
PlayStation 5.
Up the middle they go. Good blocking to the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Hill. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backward.
He was brought down by
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
On fourth down, out is the rookie Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at him. First and 10, it's Minshew. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Oh, run up the middle with Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And the Chiefs will put the ball away. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
McDuffie on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third down, they need 5. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he will score again. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Baltimore. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of this. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens stretch things out even further.
Chiefs 15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. On the run to the right. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And now the punting unit will come up. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Drive will start on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the toss, they'll run. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the stream for tonight. I'll catch you guys in the next live stream, which is going to be tomorrow, 10 p.m.-ish. I will catch you guys tomorrow's live stream. Peace. Y'all have a good night.